Hello, good evening. Twin Minds here. We're trying out yet another shopping simulator of the alien variety, alien market simulator. Did the demo for this one like a year ago, if not more, and then it came out, and I didn't notice. So 6 months later, here we are. We're gonna try again. Actually, it's 9 months later, I think. Either way, it's been out for a while, so we'll see how good it is. Hi, Sucks, the one. Hello, hi, welcome. And of course, we are doing a little bit of market research, as it were, because there are some similarities to game I have been thinking of. Look at that. Who'd have thought I'd end up here? Light years away from everything I know. All for stealing a loaf of bread. Since when did they start shipping thieves off-world? You'll learn the value of hard work, the judge said. Yeah, sure. Almost there now. Wonder what kind of nightmare I've signed up for. That kind. The squidgy kind. Hey, I recognize those bugs. I recognize those bugs. Did you guys recognize those bugs? It was a very brief shot, but I recognize those bugs. Don't know if I recognize the Flappy Birds. Ugh, I need to sleep. Note to self, don't start off brand new game with bunches of obnoxious status meters and idle noises. Let's go to sleep. Yeah. Sleep down. Sleep down. Sleep down. Hello, Casper. Sleep. Boop. Oh, I remember that thing. Oh dear. The translator. Also, can you fix my light? Alright, hang on. Hint. Aliens from around the multiverse stop on this planet. Obviously, they speak different languages. Using this translator, you can understand them. Let's test it out, shall we? Bip, bop, bappity bop, scop, scoppity poop, poop de poop. Translating stupid, that was just gibberish. Okay. You take this little alien, and jam in your ear hole. Toolbox. You picked up the toolbox. Tab for tool selection. Okie dokie. Right. Go to the shop. I can do that. Okay, okay. So just looking around, I immediately am seeing a lot more life and activity and detail than when we were on the demo. There's aliens flying around. There's deconstructed floor panels. There's leafy things and alien-looking flowery things, and more alien-looking flowery things off in the distance. Looks like they made it look prettier. Hello, Scooby. How you doing? Lots of extra detail. I dig it. Martian mud. The skin sliming solution. There we go. Alright, use the electric mop. Mop. See, this is why I am doing market research. I'm attempting to figure out what I want for my game. And there's lots of themes and elements that I like from many different games. This one's got the light-hearted, silly sci-fi thing going on. Clean the shop and nearby. Okey-dokey. Vacuum. Hello, ducks. Market research, yeah. Alright, hand? Hand. I've actually been tempted to do a form of dev stream. Every once in a while I think about it and I'm like, do I know enough to even make a dev stream interesting? Or do I need practice and more skill first? I think I know the answer to that question, but the thought keeps striking me like maybe dev stream? Maybe dev stream would be kind of neat. All right, we need to repair. Any content is content. That is fair. Dev stream in about a month from today. Okay. So give worm. Yo. So, do you recognize this worm? I mean, not anymore, because he goes whoosh. But that worm, if not identical, then looks very similar to the sea slugs, the sea worms in Last Caretaker. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but it sure as hell looks almost exactly the same. I think the ones in Last Caretaker have been enhanced with some extra glowy emission effects. What am I looking for? I have too many friggin' tabs open. I have too many apps open. So I have on top of my usual several things open. I have Obsidian open for taking notes and whatnot for my game. I have Unity open because I forgot to close it. I have VS Code open because I was working on both work and game things, so 2 different VS Codes open. I have Krita open for sketching various ideas. I have Blender open because I was modeling stuff earlier today, and again I forgot to close it. I've been deep in the dev weeds lately. All right, biomass produce insects. These insects have no issues with humans, but they attack aliens for some reason. So destroy them before many insects take over the station. You'll lose customers because of them. Okay, so splort. Hang on. I did see that, Ducks. I saw a good glance at it, but I didn't look too closely to see what type of game elements there were. I just saw some spooky stuff. But definitely looked neat. Also, I need light. Yeah, I probably should close some of that. But my computer's not exploding yet, so it's not a problem yet, I guess. Oh, you're kind of neat looking. I don't think I recognize you from any other game. Get bonked. Alright, let's at least clean up the front of the shop. the front of the shop and surrounding openings to make sure it's nice and welcoming to our guests. I mean, yeah, also streaming stuff. Yeah, I mean that's just part of my usual. Yep. Splorch. Get splorched. But yeah, the overall feel of the game is the part I'm struggling with. I don't know why, other than the fact that I am kind of shit at art, so having an overall artistic vision is tricky, because I've been focusing a lot on game mechanics, game design, various gameplay elements, game things. But then when it comes to do I want I would call this a fairly realistic art style, but light-hearted sci fantasy versus something like, let's just go with The Expanse or Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous, which are ultra-realistic, hard science fiction. Much more grounded in reality and gritty. And then you go to the other extreme. Oh, good God. What happened? As soon as I finished that mission, something triggered. And now I have like 0 FPS. Hang on. Let's go to that closing stuff thing. See if that helps at all. Krita, you get closed. VS Code, you get closed. Hey, it turns out, if you close a bunch of shit, it works. There we go. Alright. Remove old racks and counter. Place a counter. Am I doing the repair hammer? Am I doing the balls? Balls. Eyeballs. I see. Hold tab and select designer tool. Designer tool. That's the tablet. Designer tool. There we go. Press play for hold F to destroy. Kablam. 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 Hey, sweet. I got new stuff for that. Alright, so let's do billing counter. How do I change to next item? Okay. You can go. I mean, I'm not going to be very creative with this design. You're going right back where the old one was. And you're going right back where the old one was. I'll put you right there. Give me room for another one on the side here. Okay, good. Force. That's why there's force. Okay. Because I was clicking and holding to grab the item, so it was immediately applying full force to the item. Oops. There we go. Neat. 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 I think this is roughly the tone that I'm kind of leaning towards, because I forgot to continue the thought process. The other tones that we've got are things like Astroneer, which are, highly cartoonish, very science fantasy, not very grounded in reality at all. This I would say that there is a slight grounding in reality, or at least a traditional science fiction kind of feel. VS Code is very lightweight, but as soon as I closed out both VS Codes, my frames came back. Now that could be entirely coincidence, but that is what happened. Yeah, I think the reason there are multiple distinct styles involved are a couple-fold. I mean, it looks like they have worked with an asset pack, probably brought in assets from multiple different artists, and then for distance designs, those can be much more low-res, so they may even be from a similar artist, but definitely further away and very obviously chunked down a little bit for distance. Alright, I have been very much slacking my duties. I should be open on the first day, but that's okay. I'm absorbed in the ambiance. Order some goods. From the tablet. Tablet. Order some goods. IKEA. Ali Bazaar. Nice. What do we got for goods? We have Martian mud. Makes your skin slimy. We have the daily report. Shows that I did jack all today. Face shift cream. Now with randomized celebrity generator. May trigger bounty hunters. And then the Krillo's Galactic Cereal. Explodes flavor on impact with milk. May call you commander. Okay. Some of each. How much money do I have? My money is $50. I cannot have some of each. Martian mud. Face shift. Buy it. Definitely some good usability features in this. I thought I got rid of you. Get smooshed. Get smooshed. Delivery guy is about to arrive. Be ready. Be ready for what exactly? Ah. Can I... Beam me up. Beam me up. Okay, fine. Be that way. Whee! Oh. Greetings, or whatever. I'm your delivery boy. Bot. Boy. Whichever. Goodbye. Oh, I see. You can go, but I can't. Fine, be that way. Okay. Deep up, beep, bippity bop. Hint. Here's how you can place items in the rack. Okay. Oh, I was hoping that was like a wheelie cart kind of deal. Alright, fine. Hold F to destroy. Oh, okay. Throw. Close box. Throw box. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Change price. Oh, can we manage our price just straight up from the tablet? Hang on. Without having to go to the shelf? Manage. Shop. Yes, you can. Martian mud. Okay, so this one, unlike many of the other games, does not give you a market price. or a goal price or something like that. So let's just double it, and it's probably going to be too much for the customers, but you know, whatever. Customize shop name. Ah, yes. The good old Mart 68, well known across the galaxy for its memorable name. Do we need to be creative, or do I need to just name it Twin something? Anyone got any recommended names? Ah. Ah. That was literally going to be my unimaginative name. There we go. Very creative, very imaginative. Oh, we can do per frickin' letter. Oh, hang on. How do I... Perfect. Symbol. Ooh, symbol. Symbol. Yes. Can we make you a color? We can make you the green alien. Perfect. Love it. We have named the shop. Open. Alien Market open now. Wunderbar. Alright. Now, this is where I do hope that they have fixed the bugs. Because I am now remembering when I first played this, the demo, there was no customers, or rather there was a customer, and then I screwed it up, and no customer would come after that. Hello, sir. Would you care to change your face, or would you like to increase your slime? Both of those things. Perfect. Good choice, sir. Hint. Here's how you can build the items. I think we can figure out. Boop. Boop. Come on, I need the poop. Sir, I can't help you. My poop hole isn't open yet. Gop gop to you too. Are you pooping? Are you pooping? Ah, he's pooping. You got some interesting looking aliens. I dig it. And so far, they don't seem to mind paying double the current price. Can I just, Perfect. Sad, no Krillo's Galactic Cereal here. Yeah, 'cause I'm broke. I can't afford it. Yeah, they got some nice looking aliens. Very, very alien. Very, very much alien-like. They went with some neat styles. I think I need to mop. Yes, I need to mop. Now we can also change camera view. Okay, let's do that so we can look at the aliens. Ah. Oh, he's got a blorby head. I like his blorby head. Yes, ambassadors. What would you like? Hi. Gonna wipe off the excess goo on the floor. Sometimes the customers like to try the product. You get squished. Now, what do I do with you? Throw. Nope. Don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do with that. Ball. Okay, well that didn't work. Blag. Let's see. So let's do. Can we do another? No. So we have to somehow find a way to get more shelf space, because they gave us the shelf and the counter as part of the mission, but did not give me information on how to get more of those things. Okay, that's good. Why do I can walk by and bap his little wiggle do. That is a great touch. Should be able to buy at the market. Let's find out. The IKEA. Yep, there we go. $50 for another rack, but then I can't afford any products to put on there, so we're just gonna prepare to top up on my existing products. I probably should raise the price and just see what the customer's willing to take. So let's triple it. Someone is coming to talk to you. I disagree. Hang on, I'm busy. Change price. Triple it. Hello, customers. Hello. Sir? Need to talk. Let's go to your room. Alright. Alright, that's fine. But first... You were told not to randomly bap passers-by on their wiggly doos? How you holding up, kid? Nah, don't bother answering. I've seen that look 1,000 times. Ain't good, huh? But here's the thing. I got some news, and you're gonna want to hear it. Oh, wait. I'm the one and only Honabai. Your lawyer. Your problem solver. Let me tell you, kid. They don't make 'em like me anymore. Alright, listen close, because I don't repeat myself. I'm taking over this case. From here on out, it's my show, and I don't lose. Now, don't go losing sleep over it. I'll dig you out of this hole, easy. Matter of fact, this whole situation, it ain't so bad. The market's interesting, could be worse. But look, I ain't got all day. I got other clients needing my attention. Need to run. And don't you even think cracking jokes about my legs. Just messing with you, sorta. Watch yourself. Oh, one more thing before I head out. That wife of yours, or should I say ex-wife, handed me something on the way here. Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Sorry, can't win without them. Anyway, I'm leaving the lunchbox on the table. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Now take care, and don't screw this up. I'm not supposed to talk about your legs? Why am I not supposed to talk about your legs? Because they're short and stubby? By the way, clean the bathrooms. I got my waifu's lunchbox. Something odd. $50. Alright. Thanks. Martian mud is very expensive. Okay, so they did not, or at least some of them, didn't like the triple price hike. So let's tone down the triple price hike a little bit. And I don't need to worry in this game about typing in price numbers. Because yeah, screw typing in price numbers or giving change or whatever. So I don't need to worry about keeping them at even dollar numbers. So let's put you at 2.5, and let's put you at, I don't know, 1.7. Clean the bathroom, he says. Ah! Blue light pole small. Greeblax puffs. Starch dust. Nice. I'm working on it, bud. Leave me alone. Great. Alright, anything need repairing in here? No. I do need some squeegeeing. Renovate bathroom, $50. I did it. Tip here. Yes, give me poop tips. Hello, customers. Ah, look out! Look out for Mucklet! These creatures rob your stuff. They love boxes for some reason, so don't throw boxes on the ground. Put them on storage racks. If they try to steal something, hit them with stuff. Hang on. I gotta hit a dude with some stuff. Ah, there he is. He's coming. He's a-coming. Good fuck, little dude. Good fuck, little dude. Yeah. Collect cash. I got a tip for someone pooping, and they paid me more than most of my regular customers. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That's why when he said don't talk about my legs, I immediately looked at the legs to figure out what was wrong with them. And I noticed that when he was sitting, they were very much curved like little noodles, rather than like a proper articulation at the knees. Oh, right, I have customers. I totally forgot. Why is it open? That's a good question. Why is it open? Oh, Why is it open? Because I have no products. That's why they're complaining. Okay. Hang on, bud. Hang on. Products. Hang on. Products. They're called pips. Poop tips. Great. You. Eh. Eh. There we go. Buy my things now that I have things to buy. I need to repair you. Hang on. Can I? Eh. Eh. No. Can I? Eh. Eh. Can I design better? Can design better, but I need to buy new light before I can replace it. But blorb to user. Alright, 250% markup seems to be acceptable to the clients. This is a good thing. Give me my poop tips. Nice. Ah! That thing I was just about to do. Old lights, buy lights, place new lights. I can do that. Hey, when you're in space and you got nowhere else to poo, you're gonna have some epic poos. Alright, let's buy lights. We need 2 lights. Confirm. 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 Yep. Thanks! Now you're on your own. Prologue complete. Great, thanks. Confirm. New rack so I can have another product. New product so I can have another product. Krillo's Galactic Cereal. Greeblack's Puffs. Starch Dust. Buy it. Also another shelf so I can have more stuff. Oh, hello friends. Nope. Hello friends. We are upping our game. Increasing our shop. There we go. Oh, look at a little gobbo face. Look at him go. Look at him go. Alright. Take you in with me. Poop quote of the year. Alright. Alright, so we need to design, and then we need to place some simple racks. And we need to place some simple racks. And we need to place some lights. We'll get rid of the old ones in a sec. And then we need some glow lights. Perfect. Alright. Take you. Take you. This is how to buy furnitures. Okay, thanks. A little bit late on that, bud. Um... 3.1, I think. I don't know. Numbers are hard. Sorry. Poop? $20. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. All right, let's finish stocking shelves with the place closed, so that people don't buy my shit. Hey, hey, I said we're closed. Don't make me bap your dinglehopper or whatever. Wait. I think he had a dinglehopper to bap. No? Okay. Get out of here. It's true. That could have been a roar of approval. Maybe he liked being attacked coming out of the shop. Maybe it was like keeping him on his toes, or toe equivalents. You know, whatever. Ooh, epic dodge. It is ever so slightly annoying that the box quantities don't line up with 2 or 3 shelves. It is 2 and change shelves. Alright, so we need more mud. Whoa! Something is waiting for you in the watchtower. Pay a visit as soon as you can. You will in a second. Hang on. I have shops to shop. Ali Bazaar. Shops to shop. New. So let's read the other ones. Krillo's Galactic Cereal, we read that one. May call you Commander. Greeblack's Puffs, defies gravity, occasionally bites back. Starch Dust, starch grains harvested from asteroid crops, light as dust, heavy in carbs. Alright, more Martian mud. Buy that. And then we need starch dust price. We need Krillo's Galactic Cereal. 1.3, 3.9, 3.3, 3.2, 3.3. And then you get to be, I think the same as the other one, which was 1.7. Thank you. Wow. There we go. Let's do. Ugh. Ugh. Ew. No, the tarlet. Oh god, 350. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, what do we got over here? feel like this might be a little bit placeholder. Thanks. Welcome, guest user. Billy from Boxwarg. How's it going over there? Doesn't matter, just listen up. I've gotten you out of prison, and I expect you to run this market for me. You have to pay some amount to me daily. So, you ready for payment? 54 bucks. 54.16667 to be precise. Sure. Sure. Good job, little boy. Great. Thanks. Appreciate. Yep. It is not our own shop, yeah. So we started off the game being sent here as prison work duty or whatever. Alright, can I hit flying aliens? Oh, that can aim. You still want the toilets only run? I mean, maybe eventually. I feel like you have to do at least some shop work to make money from toilets. Alright. Repairing what I can. So I do kind of dig the lighthearted nature of this. And I think if I were to go with a theme, I probably would pick something like a lighter, semi-realistic science fantasy rather than like a hard realism or anything like that. Thanks. Yeah, the "You're a prisoner, this is what you have to do" is very much the new "you inherited this place from your dead grandpa, uncle, whatever." It's definitely become a very common story trope to start you off with a game. Because, I mean, ultimately, the story in these types of games is really second place. Like, it's not really the primary focus. It's really just whatever you gotta do to get to justify you being here kind of thing. And then to justify whatever ongoing elements there may be, like debt and whatnot. So many poop puns being missed. I actually had a similar thought process to the story for my game and how you'd end up there. And prisoner was not one of them, oddly enough, but inheriting from family member was one of them. Can I cannot. Okay, fine. I'll follow him, see where he goes. One more for the road to oh, I see. It comes from the space vent. Hiding from the Mafia could be one. Non-operational. Garbage. Garbage. Absolute garbage. I think... So there have been many that I've been thinking of in terms of what would be a good start. Is that a fucking dragon? Like, we have these little flappy shits, but then there's a fucking dragon. Why is there a fucking dragon? Anywho, here, let me read off the ones that I've got from my list. Here, let me get. Wait, where? Hold up. Where was the little dude? Like, the little dude was running, and he's supposed to only come when you've got stuff for him to steal, and I don't have anything to steal. Maybe he just comes anyway? And it's your job to make sure you don't have something for him to steal? Maybe? Anywho, let's open up shop, and then I want to read you guys my thoughts on the starting of my game. So, first and foremost, it's a space station. Shocking, because I like space stations. So we've got crashing on an abandoned space station with no way off, so you decide to make the best of it. We have and I also did a couple pros and cons for each of these. So that one is, obvious reasons for cleaning and repairing, a little bit more work to set up, because the place is abandoned, so you've got to set it up, you've got to get it functional, and then you've got to figure out how to advertise and get the word out to get the space station to be visitable. So that's one. And then we've got the inheriting the space station from a family member. A classic, but it's kind of harder to understand how and why that would be a thing, and what would be the ongoing driver for that. Cereal's very expensive. Okay, hang on. Cereal very expensive. Let's solve that. Meow. Cereal's expensive because I didn't know what number to put, so we'll do 3.1. And then the other one, I think I did 3.1 as well. So this one is base price 1.3. Whoops. Base price 1.3. And this one, base price 1.2. So this one could, in theory, be a little bit higher. But in fact, let's lower the other one down to just a 3. All right, and then, and then we've got bought a station with the desire to start your own new life. Run down and needs repair because it's cheap, so that would justify the cleaning and repair and whatnot. But it would be kind of a lighter tone because you're just actively going out and choosing to start a new life kind of deal. And then I think my favorite one so far. Is you're actively working on a regular space station, which may help you introduce some of the gameplay elements through initial tutorial, because it would be a pre-existing setup space station, and then pirate or robot attack or something, and you run and hide in a vent or a box or something, and no one's left alive, and the station is ruined and destroyed, and you're left as the only surviving employee of the space station. And with no way to escape, and no way to survive, you pretty much just are forced to rebuild the place and get it back up and running. And that helps justify you being already in the station's networking system as a previous employee, so you don't have to fight any of that stuff. Explains the need for repair, gives it a little bit more of a gruesome tone, and you have to clean up the remnants of the battle in various ways. So you might have a section of the space station that's just completely fooked, dead bodies everywhere, dead parts everywhere. So yeah, I like that one the best because I can kind of flesh it out a little bit, and it's a little bit more unique, I think, compared to a lot of the other games that start out there. Ooh, there you go. A little bit of a touch of insanity there. Make up fake store clerks to replace the old people you knew. I like it. I like it. Alright, let's buy more Greeblacks and Face Shift. Because those are going out of style. Greeblacks, Face Shift. Face Shift. Greeblacks. Buy. Could mean that their prices are a little bit low. Face Shift, 1.7. Could go up to 1.8. I do wonder if that's how these prices pan out. As the lower the price, the faster they buy. Look at him go! Oh. He immediately complains about the puffs being too expensive. Alright. So let's tone that down a bit. I think we'll just tone it back down to the previous number. Which was 1.7. Well, might as well just change the other one back to 1.7 as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. Bad monkey. Raw. Oh, stop it, you say. That's because I accidentally rushed past him with trash in my hands and bopped him real hard. Okay, it's going well. We're making money, we're doing stuff. I filled his empty chair with pretzel containers for the torso and a blue lab coat around it. Nice. My two favorite pranks that we've done. One of our managers left for a very long vacation, and we taped the outside of his desk closed so that we'll just clear tape to close it off, so his entire cube, and then we filled it with a combination of balloons, packing peanuts, and every piece of equipment we could find in the office that wasn't being used. So it took him about 2.5 days to finish cleaning it all. He came back and he saw the state of his desk and he just turned around and walked away for a bit. And then my other favorite one was... we took a spare identical computer or keyboard from somewhere and we replaced their keyboard. We took all the keys out, we filled it with dirt, grew grass, put the keys back in, and had it sitting in a plastic bag as a makeshift greenhouse until he was back. So by the time he came back, he had a fully grown grass keyboard. Can't hit the fucking birds. Oh, neat space, bud. Little spaceship, bud. Neat spaceships. Hadn't even seen the spaceships. I dig it. Yep. Ah! I think I got him. Alright, you gonna bitch about the prices? You're good. Ah, he's good. Covered her whole desk in rubber duckies. Nice, nice. We another one, probably one of my lesser favorites, slightly lower on the totem pole. When the guy was away, we blew up a picture of his face that we had taken at some point during some silly goof that was going on. So it was a really goofy version of his face. And we printed out dozens of them and covered every inch of his desk with his own face. And then one of our more tech savvy guys, we took out his hard drive and we replaced it with a fresh image of Linux, with a different version of Linux on a USB boot, and then a separate boot of Windows running off of something I don't recall exactly. So it booted up looking normal, but every time he tried to fix one OS, a new OS would pop up, and it was just glorious. Hello, Gila. How's the kitty? You know, these people, they aren't buying nearly as much stuff as they should. Hey, Gila. Hi. Wonderful. So we need more green puffs. We need more green puffs, I think. More green puffs. Unless I had something delivered and I don't remember. I have a little bit of blue left. Thanks. Wonderful. A little bit more blue. Level 2. Level 2 what? Ah, level 2. Books rack, red ceiling light, Slurm energy powder, and 101 Hitchhiker's Guide to Multiverse. Trash disposal. Don't forget to take out the trash regularly. If it overflows, it'll all get dumped out at once. Yikes! Just pull this lever now and then, and keep an eye on the meter to stay on top of things. Warning: trash overflowed. Oh no! I kind of want to let the trash overflow. Now that I know that that can be a thing. Dispose trash. I guess I have to do it because it's a mission. But what if not? Finally, a game you haven't played. What's up, Guardian? Alright, let's dispose of the trash. We'll let it blow next time when it's not a mission. Oh. Oh, I literally gotta pull it and hold it. That'll do. Hey, little dude. What's up? He wiggles so much. 1900, soon to be 2000 Gila meows. He's such a loud kitty. Alright, let's repair more shit. Probably have customers. I have several customers. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Bye. Yeah, Guardian, I'm still thinking I might let that one cook for a bit. I know that they're adding more on the ground combat stuff later. I don't even know if this current release has the kind of the pinnacle of their gameplay design, which was the Star Rupture itself. Do we know if that's in yet? Because I know the Star Rupture itself was kind of like the defining element of the game, but I didn't see any hint of that in the demo, tutorial, prologue, whatever we had. And I don't even know what the gameplay effect is supposed to be on that. Alright, we're gonna finish repairing all of this, and then we're gonna go customers. Yeah, I think the rupture is mostly just hide from it and try not to die. And then maybe repair whatever stuff might have happened because of it. And everything but the phase shift. Hi. Maybe we don't need everything but the phase shift yet. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Tell me after Saturday. Perfect. Yeah, I'm concerned about it just because while I enjoyed my time in Satisfactory, I feel the burn on automation games probably much sooner than most. I get past some of the early phases of automation and I'm like, you know what? This is turning into too much of a brain game. And I don't really care for tower defense all that much, which is going to be one of the other main elements of it. Do we have a garbage run here? Hang on. I need more garbages. Hang on. Can I install a garbage over there? Is that a thing I'm able to do? Oh, there's a lot of stuff. But no garbage. Okay, now it might be time to restock. We need starch, face mud, Krillo cereal. Krillo cereal, face mud, starch dust. Ooh, and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Multiverse. And then we also need a book rack. Well, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's sci-fi, but so is Satisfactory. And Satisfactory was a pretty well done sci-fi environment. Um, so it's a slightly different brand of sci-fi, and it's also well done. But, but it is still just sci-fi automation with aliens, which is exactly what Satisfactory is. And then to top it off, the Star Rupture part of it was already done well before they announced their game in Eden Crafters, which was a sci-fi automation game with a rolling destructive element from the world. So even then, they didn't manage to make a unique enough concept. And Eden Crafters even has the benefit of having multiple different world destructive events. Like the one from the original demo had a gigantic world-sized tidal wave that came by and swept up some of the elements of your base, and then you had to design around that. Let's see. Let's do 2.4. See how that goes. And then the other one that I played was toxic gas and poison on the planet that you had to constantly combat. I'm curious, what about Satisfactory did not look sci-fi to you? Just out of curiosity. And it could just be different definitions, different brand of sci-fi. Because it's definitely different, but it's not like crazy different. Okay. My trash is about to explode. I wanna let the trash explode. He's pooping. Hello. Hi. How are you? So you were thinking that it was just more near futuristic Earth rather than like true sci-fi. Hey, I was gonna grab that bag, but alright, you hang in there with it. We'll deal with it eventually. What was the bloop? Bloop. Where's the... Ah, up there. Okay. And see, that's the thing about Star Rupture to me, is that it's still semi-near futuristic Earth tech. The only difference being the planet that it's on and the slight different style of architecture. Like, it still is kind of human design stuff. Just slightly different human design stuff. And maybe this is just pure matter of what style you like. But, hey. Hi. Hey. Oh, sure. What if I don't want to pay him? What if I just don't? Right, I need to fill my shop with stuff. Yeah, and there are so many different brands of sci-fi and styles and themes and eras and genres and all that stuff. There's so many to pick from. Like this one is very different from many other sci-fis that I've seen, while also being sci-fi. And then you've got Expanse, and you've got Star Citizen, and Elite Dangerous, and Eve Online, and you've got the X234 series. You've got Astroneer, you've got Stationeers. I mean, there's just so many different brands and styles and themes. And then, of course, Mass Effect, like you said. Oh, hey, these guys are getting out of hand. What is that? Goo? Goo. Bathroom tip box is full. Oh no! They can't give me tips if it's full. $102. Hell yeah. Yeah, and that's something I like about this too, is the wider variety of aliens. I mean, yeah, they all have mostly humanoid bodies, but the faces are much more recognizably alien. My station? See, that's the thing. I haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't gotten as far as alien design, station design even. I have a variety of sizes and scopes in mind. Like, this isn't a space station, but it is a planetary station, and this one is a very small size. Like, a couple platforms. And then you look at... God, what is that one called? Hang on, scroll down my list. Legitimate Space Corp Simulator. That one also had a relatively small station, but bigger in scope than this one. In, you know, like a dozen or so rooms, give or take. I know I would recognize a Shellyak if I saw it. And I remember how to pronounce it. But I don't remember what it looks like offhand. And I don't remember enough of Andromeda. I remember Andromeda definitely had some more out there aliens. I definitely appreciated them for that. Alright, so what is this? Well, this is non-operational. Am I supposed to make it operational? Let's work on making it operational, because I wanna deal with it. I wanna make the trash thing explode. Theoretically, sucks. All of the above. I have many plans. So it's gonna be. Thunk, 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 thunk. At least it keeps it all roughly within the trash container. This is great. The station is pooping. Yeah. See? Everybody poops. Even space stations. And it blew up part of the station flooring around the poop machine. Tyrian space jellyfish. Ah, okay. Human-sized sentient crystal formation. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then Mass Effect had the floating space jellyfish squid guys that talk telepathically. Among other alien designs, they had plenty of alien designs in there. Hanar, that's the one. Oh, right, customers. Jesus. Hi everyone, how you doing? Oop, hang on. Sorry. Get fucked. Little dude, get fucked. I'm still trying to figure out how much I want to keep to myself for the moment about my game design. And some of it is, I'm not going to say proprietary knowledge, because a good chunk of my design is mostly around picking bits and pieces from other games that I like, so it's not like I've got any secrets or industry secrets or anything like that. But I think I want to not accidentally drum up too much hype without knowing that I can actually accomplish any of the things. So I want to at least... the book is too expensive. Okay. I want to at least see if I can get some prototyping down of some of my planned features before I try to advertise what those features may be. So like the obsidian tree with the exploding obsidian rods, for example. That is a good example of a mechanic that I want to kind of get a good working prototype of first before I try to advertise that as being a thing. Sorry. So not exactly saying I want feedback in the game dev channel, but I kind of want feedback in the game dev channel. Alright, let's go vent this into space. Where's that getting thumped onto? Where did that get thumped off to? No idea. Ah! Refrigerator, storage rack, plant pot, red light pole. Earthwa. Yes, I like the Elcor as well. Do I need a red light outside? We can red light outside. Sorry. Didn't mean to bop you. I should go get that before it fills up. Ah, right. It's dirty. With floor slime. So much floor slime. So I guess a question to you guys. In terms of following my game dev process, how much do you want to know? How much do you want to be involved and informed? Because this is very much going to be a by the seat of my pants whenever I have time, and hopefully some form of skill that I will acquire. so I can't make any promises. Well, I mean, yeah, I got the dev channel, and I'm gonna post in there, but like, how much do people want to know? Do you want to know like all of my random thought processes? Do you want to know just the solidified plans? Do you want to see my tinkerings? Do you want to see my prototyping? If it were in true VR. I mean, I can't make any promises, but oh, Jesus. Alright. They decided to buy 6 copies of the book. Thank you. We need more stuff and things. Probably stuff and things that I still have in here that I haven't put on the shelves yet. Oh, you want Earthwa? You want Earthwa? Okay. They want Earthwa. Alright. See, I now understand why devlogs don't always happen. Because to do a devlog, you have to have at least somewhat of a train of thought to log upon. And so far, there is no train of thought. Alright, let's do Earthwa. So we need a fridge. Let's buy another storage rack. And then we also want the red light outside. And plant pot, sure. Decorative plant. But then we also need Earthwa. Man, that shit's expensive. I don't have Slurm energy powder. Forgot about Slurm energy powder. Order in progress. Okay, fine. Guess I can't order multiple things at once. There go all my books. You bought all my books. That was 3 customers that bought all of my books. Like all of them. Ew. Someone slimed my floor. I guess that's what I get for not having the bathrooms ready. Alright, we need to install the refrigerator. Refrigerator can go right next to the checkout. Earthwa. So average cost of Earthwa, 3.5. So if we up that to 8, that'd be a good number. 8 seems like a good number. Sorry. Sorry. Alright, let's close. We need more product. Because I do not have more product. Let's do design. I need the other storage rack in here. I don't know, like right there. I should put a light in here, now that I think about it. Tab change category. There we go. Plant. Little plant. Perfect. Hey. You. Get the fuck out of here. Man, these people seriously need to work on this. Y'all aren't giving me enough time to get products. 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 All right. So we need all of the products. All of them. All of them. I don't know if I have enough money for all of them, but all of them. All right, fine. Products. Product. Product. All of them. All of them. All of the product. Great. Okay. Enjoying the most about this so far. I would say probably the more alien sci-fi nature of it, with the kind of goofy silliness. Like even just the robots running in to deliver your shit. That's a nice touch. Oh, enjoying the most about my game dev. I would say learning how to do all of the all of the various gameplay elements that I otherwise just had no idea how it was ever accomplished. I always had kind of a general guesstimate based on my own programming knowledge, but I never really had a full picture of how they were all implemented. Ah, slurm. And then slurm. Energy powder. Change price to 1.7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Let's put you at 4.5. Yeah, I was typing here. No, 4.5. Hang on, gotta catch up again. Oh yeah, Rupert's drops are really neat. Not even remotely close to what I was talking about ducks, but that is a neat idea for a resource to collect. I need to take a note. Where's my notes? Okay, note taken. Yes, and that's part of why I've been talking about it and sharing my progress, because I know me. And I know that if I don't share it, and if I don't get talking about it, and if I don't have people to bounce ideas off of, it all ends up just internalized, and then I end up just kind of either fading on the idea or getting frustrated and giving up or whatever. So having more eyeballs on it can help encourage me. And that's partly because, ducks, I spoke incorrectly. It's basalt. So you know the Giant's Causeway, the basalt pillars. Taking that to the level of a tree-style resource out of the basalt pillars. You can see it in the game dev channel where I blew up a bunch of trees as a test. But yeah, I actually had a lot of fun today just doing very quick prototypes of the tree resource. Like, it was one of the first resource ideas I had in my head before I even came up with the space station portion. Because I just wanted to have a different, unique reason for doing logging. And I wanted to have a logging mechanism. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell have you people been doing up here when I haven't been looking? Alright, I need to remember to come up here more often. Good God. I also need to repair all the way up here. Alright. Now I need to finish stocking because they keep distracting me from stocking. I should probably close the shop and stock, but I ain't gonna do that. See, I did not know that basalt sharded into sharp shards. I knew obsidian did, because I know obsidian shard tools are some of the sharpest ones. But I did not know basalt was like that. Alright, you are too expensive. Let's put you at 4.2. Lay it on me, Guardian. That is how I started my game dev journey, I guess, is just straight up ideas on what I would like to see in a game that I'm not currently seeing in games. Alright, let's go. I was gonna say hammer some dudes in the head, but I'll bap his little wiggle worm. That bookshelf needs to store more books. Alright, more shelf stocky. Hang on, sir. You must pay the tax. Thank you. This is backwards. Can I move it with stuff on it? I can move it with stuff on it. How delightful. And he bought the rest of the books. Okay. So we're going to need to buy more books. And we're going to need to buy more than one pack of books. Because they go through it way too quick. Let's just do 2 of them for now. Let's do red light and a couple more white lights. Ah, he's being attacked. Rah! How did you even get in here? No infesting my bathroom. Okay, I guess you're fine with the goo. That's fine. You do you, bud. I've been completing tasks without even realizing there were tasks. I just saw that one get completed, and now I have earning restroom cash. Didn't even think about it. Boonk. Alright, let's go up here. See what kind of nonsense you guys are doing. They do make quite the mess up here. Alright, that's good. Okay. Trying to catch up where I was. You rage quit on the scene transition. That's fair. I only vaguely know how to scene transition right now. I learned it once in Unity a while ago. No, not Unity, Unreal. I learned it once in Unreal a while ago, and I just learned it in Unity just now in the form of menu-based scene transitions. So like, I don't know, going back to a main menu and selecting level 1, level 2, level 3, etc. And then in Unreal, I learned how to do it by location trigger. So like, for example, walking up to a door and that triggering you to enter the door into a new scene or a new room. I learned how to do it. I don't remember how to do it. But I am sure that we could figure it out if you wanted to get back into it. They already ate all my books. Jesus. They already ate all of my books. I don't know if I might need to raise the price on these just because I can't keep them in stock. Or I could just keep selling a shit ton of books. That's cool too. I might buy another book rack. Just for funsies. Alright. The player is the weapon, not the hero or villain. You are the weapon that is picked up. Interesting. So, in terms of how that would play out as the player as the weapon, how would that play out as playing differently than, say, a standard FPS game? Because you say you can influence the wielder. Does that mean that as the gun you do not have full control of the situation and you are at the whims of the NPC or whatever? Or how much control would you have? Because I feel like that would be dangerously close to playing very similar to just a standard FPS. But I could see potential for that having, you know, random look directions when the player or the wielder wants to look at something else or focus on something else, that kind of thing. Ooh, charging station for staffs. Fueling expansion. Green light. Got it. Blinky? Blinky! Up there. Oh, who broke my shit? Why'd you guys break my shit? Why is my entire floor suddenly broken? What happened? Who exploded? Why? Alright, let's go pay my bills. A girl in your class decided to make an Aztec sword and she ended up shedding the most blood. Nice. Man, I'm having a hard time keeping up. Game? Chill. Chill. I got shit to read. So would that be more story-based influence? Would that be conversation-based, or would it be action-based? Like you as the weapon choosing to fire at things that the wielder otherwise wouldn't fire. I mean, you got some interesting concept there, but I'm curious how it would play out. All right. Hi. Am I ready for payment? 6666666. No. Error. You have failed to pay your daily loan. Loan recovery. Creature will be paying you a visit. Sure. That's concerning. Loan recovery creature. Do I have to get my ball ready? Bone recovery creature, you say? I'm confused. I'm concerned. Oh, ha. Woohoo. Hi. Hi. You can't stop me. I am unstoppable. Uh-oh. What if he actually is unstoppable? What if, listen up. You think this is a joke? Are you gonna pay up, or I do it to make an example out of you? I'm only asking once more, and I don't repeat myself twice. No. Barg. Blurgle, blurgle. Uh-oh. 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 Hey. 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 What a cunt. Now the question is, does that stop the daily bill process? Or was that him taking it out of my hide? Because I'm going to need to restock those. Hello, Gila. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Good thing the customers bought all my books first, I guess. Alright. Sir? That is not where you were supposed to be shopping from. That is the back side of the process, in case you weren't aware. Ah, he was reaching way into the back to get the rest of them. Got it. Alright, let's close up shop, get restocked. Just let this place chill for a minute. Kitty. 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 Dear Meow. 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 Definitely an interesting concept, Guardian. I kind of dig it. Make a kitty game. What type of kitty game are we talking? Other kitty. Hi. All right, let's get this place taken care of. We got beat up a little bit by an alien, but it's fine. I'm trying to Figure out where it's going. Thump. I think it's just thumping into the atmosphere. I don't see the thumping. Disposed. Alright. Now let's go check up here. Probably should repair all of this. You get out of here. Shoo. Shoo. Alright, let's get to repairing. Main character of which idea was a cat, ducks? We've had many ideas flinging around. Well, we've got, of the kitty games that are there, we've got Little Kitty Big City. So it's a little kitty in a big city. Kind of parkouring around a city, trying to get to places and finding people and talking to things. We've got a couple various games where you are the cat knocking over stuff in rooms. There's a VR one, there's a not so VR one, etc. There's Cat Quest. I've only played Cat Quest 1. I've always meant to go back to Cat Quest 2 and 3. But it is a cat-based RPG that is almost solely based on cat puns. So it's a perfect game for Iron Ninja. Let's see what else we got. We have the games for cats, which are like little mouse or fish roaming around on the screen for the cats to attack. Played up sort of game where it's the cats you have to please, and sometimes they'll just smash the order on the floor. Alright. I could dig it. I am good with the occasional pun. I very much get pun overloaded with when certain individuals are around. The puns need to be spaced, and that was one thing that I struggled with Cat Quest even, was that it was like literally every sentence was a cat pun, and it got overwhelming quickly. Puns will summon him. Okay, I think that's the entire upper floor fixed and cleaned. and poop scooped. Hey, you little shits. Get bald. Oh, I have customers. I was wondering why there were still spaceships up there. Probably should have put 2 and 2 together on that one. Okay, so we need everything but starch dust and Kryllo cereal. Everything but starch dust and Kryllo cereal. Mud, cream, slurm, Greeblex, Earthwa, books, and then I will buy, let's see, charging station. Charging station for what exactly? It looks like a robot, but it doesn't exactly have much information. Staff. We can buy hot alien girls for our restocking. Sweet. Yum yum. Trash yum. Ah, so $300 for a trash-sucking robot. And then a worker. It just says worker. I mean, we got restocker, we got guard, we got chef. So I'm assuming cashier, maybe? Interesting, ducks. Interesting. I would be curious how that would play out in normal situation, because it would be first person. But there could be subtle hints, rather than it being an obvious thing. Like you said, it could be napping in a box. The urge to knock stuff off the shelves. It's an alien that takes your load off. Alright. Giggity giggity. I have not put a single ounce of thought into dialogue or main character or conversations with alien entities or anything like that. That has not been in my thought process yet. That would certainly save me from having to do those things. It's all just Gila Meow. Oh, this is book. This is face stuff. Now, the one, would that be a separate game? Or is that related to Duck suggesting that for my main game? let me copy and paste that. So that could be an interesting idea for like a warm-up game. Like just make a random shop game to practice shop elements, and that could be the theme behind it. I have a couple random other game ideas in the background that might be beneficial to start with first, as I warm up and ramp up to my main game. Catnip behind the counter to calm down. Your own little personal stash. Ooh, and then you could grow catnip, and there could be growing and harvesting, maybe packaging, selling some on the side to your other shopkeeps. Yeah, adding that to note. I'm liking this more and more. I don't know for sure if we would fit this into my main game, but I like it as a standalone concept at the very least. Morpho Tentacle. I'm in. I do not know what Morpho Tentacle is supposed to be. Let me also make note while it's in my brain. Where did I put it? Where did I... This one. Here we go. That'll do. New note. Random note that was in my head. I mean, collecting shiny stuff isn't obvious. Schedule one, but with cats. The crow that carries a knife. Alright, I think we're back up and running. I'm close to being able to get my second toilet. Because it's like what? 350? Yeah. So close. Let's reopen. Now that we're mostly fixed up. I think the only thing that we're not fixed up on currently is this second platform. I cleaned it of garbage, but I have not fixed it. But I also don't know what the second platform is for yet. Let's also take a look at other mechanics. So we've got the fueling that we just unlocked, but how do we do that? Manage. Fuel station. Fueling capacity, 3 out of 100. Fuel station. Buy a new fueling station to get more customer. did it. Okay. Hint, now aliens will stop here to refuel their vehicles. Great. Manage. Fuel. Buy fuel. Fueling capacity. Unlock. Keep an eye on the fuel tank. You need to order fuel if the tank is empty. Okay. I'm trying to get fuel. How do I Alright. I guess that little slider doesn't do anything for me. Order fuel. Let's buy just some. Fuel price. $1.25. Yeah, okay. Let's see how that goes. Hey. Hey. Open. Excuse you. Take it right in the butt. And one in the face for good measure. Hey! Hey, you little shits. Okay. Which game are we talking about? I am definitely old enough to have played a lot of original PlayStation, but I also did not play a wide variety of games. I missed a lot of classics. Tales of Destiny. I do not know that one. I know the Tales of series, and I know there was quite a few of them, but I don't know that one offhand. Customer? Fuel! Customer! Fuel delivery. How do I... Ah! That's how. Thanks! Bye! You want... 450 of plasma. You want 450 of plasma? Wrong. What is wrong with you? I don't know what I'm doing. That's what's wrong with me. Come on, bud. Buy your drink. Buy your. There we go. Bathroom. Ah, they're clean. You want 15.8 of plasma. See if I can do this right this time. Boop. Perfect. I did it. Thanks. Goodbye. That's interesting. Like, you have 3 different varieties of fuel, but it's literally all the same. They're different colors, but it's all the same volume. As soon as I sold that amount of plasma, they all went down by the same amount. So we're literally just displaying 3 different pretend varieties of gas for people to request, but it's all this. It all comes in one pump. It's all the same. I feel like I'm running a scam here. Hang on. I don't look that old. Well, thank you, Guardian. I appreciate that. Being almost 43 years old, it's starting to wear on me a little bit. Yeah, sentient weapon as the player character is an interesting idea. I would be very curious. You would have to write a very damn good story to figure out how that all makes sense. Because in my mind, that kind of reads almost as a Would You Kindly situation from Bioshock, but more interactive. I'd be curious how you wrote it to play it out. Because, in all honesty, with a good idea and a good writing, you are at least partially game dev, more game design. So you could design it as far as you care to take it, and then see if you can find someone to make it. I'm gonna need more stuff soon. Gonna need more stuff soon. Should probably order more stuff. We need more Starchios, more Krillos, maybe some Slurm. Starchios, Slurm, Krillos. Buy it. Yes. That was High on Life. But it was... Yeah, it was basically... It was a sentient gun that you plugged in different stuff or turn it into different forms or whatever. I didn't play that one because the Rick and Morty style humor doesn't quite jive with me. I'm out of books now. A gentleman bought the last of my books. Unless I have more books. Aha! Convenient. All of them occupied, you say. I need another turlet, you say. Dead. And I immediately need more books. God damn it. I also probably need more drinks. We're okay for now. Books I'm shockingly not as bad on as I thought. Oh, this motherfucker. Alright, fine, I'll pay you this time. I don't need the frickin' alien coming and stealing all my goods. Yeah, fine. So... the daily loan is getting more and more expensive, and I don't know if that's because it's just a routinely ramping up process, or if it's based on how much I'm making. Like, is it going up proportional to how much I'm making, or is it going up proportional to how much he wants? Because if it's going up proportional to how much he wants, and it's an ever-increasing requirement, then it's potential for eventual failure. But if it's proportional to how much I've made, then that's more reasonable. Okay, they're running scared from the bathroom, so either someone made a heinous shit, or there's an alien in there attacking people. Honestly, either of those is a distinct possibility. Let's go check. Option number 2, alien attack. I don't know what that is, Guardian, but have fun watching it. That sounds interesting. Doctor that talks to ghosts. Hey, hey, hey! Get out of here! Get out of here! Turn tail and run. Get out of here! Well, shits. Dirty bathrooms. I'm on it. Let me get out my sucking hose. Don't mind me just gonna reach over the wall and hose that out while you're in there. Ooh, no bathroom. No bathroom. No bathroom. That may have been the first customer ever to only buy one book. Most of them have bought like 4 or 5 in a row. Every single purchase. But that one's like, no, just one. That's all I need. And that guy just bought the rest of them. Okay. See? You proved my point, bud. And I need to order more books. Alright, we need more drinkies, we need more books. We need more face cream. Book. Morpho Tentacle. Shapeshift into different tools, but if held for too long it will start absorbing the wielder's DNA. Fuck it, buy it. More drinkies. More face cream. I don't have enough money for that. Okay, hang on. People, give me money. That is enough money, thank you. Daniel Jackson. Nice. I do like a Daniel Jackson. There we go. They have indeed been taking atomic shits. Y'all need some suckage? Yeah, I need a little suckage. Sorry. Sorry, you were in the way. Put that out shortly. Hang on, got a bookshelf. I was unaware of that usage of Sears catalogs. I knew of the other usages of Sears catalogs for up-and-coming young boys. Why? Why do you all need so many copies of the same book? I get it, multiple boxes of snacks. You gotta have extras. But it's a book. The next book isn't gonna be different from the first one. It's not like buying a second one is gonna give you more to read. That's not how books work. Alright, we'll go to the tentacles in a second. I gotta finish the rest of my stuff. Oh, whoa, whoa! Ah, shit. Okay, well, that wasn't my problem. Whoopsie-doodle. I didn't see the warning. I didn't see it. I am sorry. Everyone pardon the trash explosion. That was my bad. It's fine. We'll clean it up later. So all the book purchases are just for the poopin'. They are not for reading purposes. They are for toilet paper purposes because there is no actual toilet paper in space. Makes sense. I will accept this theory. It is the Hitchhiker's Survival Guide to the Galaxy, after all. So maybe the, maybe not the right rack. Oh. Oh. Alright. Need to go up here. Boop. Change price. You get to be 25. Alright, we're just gonna have to slowly clean this up as we take care of all of the customers. Okay, yoink. Give. Oh, I should go check the upper deck and see how horrible people have made it. I haven't refueled a customer. I legitimately forgot that I had turned on the refueling. Like, 100% forgot. Because these guys take up all my friggin' time. I should invest in a worker soon. As soon as we get... Let's shoot for 600 bucks. Okay, let's actually look at the price of the worker first before I say that. Worker. Worker. Staff. Worker. 250. Ordered. Alright, I need more shit. Oh, right. I almost overloaded it again. Bunch of old broken crockery in an old outhouse pit. Oh boy. An entire horse. Someone threw away an entire horse. Because it was cheaper than trying to figure out a proper way to dispose of it. That is correct. It would have exploded again if I had not gone to pull the trigger on that. Turns out you can just beat them mercilessly. I don't even need to throw it at him. I just can beat him with it. Okay, I can't actually go in there to smash the worm. I'm gonna need you to come out. Okay, fine, don't come out. Let's do some cleaning. Good God. Okay. You guys are a bunch of friggin' pigs. Swear to God. Ah! Guard staff, shop expansion, plant pot, chattermelon, rickety rick juice. Of all the things that people have thrown down a toilet, that is certainly one of them. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? You are my first tentacle customer. I appreciate you. Where's my worker, by the way? How do I, Where's the worker? I guess I didn't manage worker, but I bought worker, so I kind of expected him to get to work. Apparently I was incorrect. Worker. Let me out. Manage. Staff. Did I not buy one? I'm positive I bought one. Unless he came in a box, which is possible. Did he come in a box? Hello, staff? Staff! Hello, staff robot. I would like for you to go to the billing counter. No, refuel. Go refuel for me. Congrats, you brought your first staff robot. You can interact with it and give tasks, but make sure to keep an eye on the battery. You'll need charging stations to keep the robots charged. Good luck. Okay, bye. That's right, I do need that, don't I? Mouse? There we go. I'm gonna grab you. Gonna give you a nice little reach around. I was gonna reach around and clean these things while they were in there, but they decided to leave on me. Alright, refueling robot is refueling. Thank you, bud. Appreciate you. Alright, let's do a couple things. Let's do... fuel station. More fuel. IKEA. Charging station. New plant. Large pink light pole. Rickety Rick juice burps out catchphrases and smells like a hangover. I wonder what that's referencing. One of those. Morpho tentacle chattermelon. Tastes different depending on who you last talked to. Every bite is a conversation starter or ender. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We also need a new fridge, I think. No, we don't need a new fridge. I just need to. I need to split up my fridge as it is currently. Hello, everyone, again. Thanks. Yes, do not eat that after visiting your speciesist uncle. You're gonna smell like racism. Alright. You can go on the shelf. Bip, bip, bop. Okay, we need more drinkies. We need more starch. We need more green. We need more face stuff. We need more mud. Kind of need everything. Kind of need everything except for book for once and tentacle. And drink. Hang on, bud. I gotta order stuff. We need mud, face stuff, green stuff. We'll buy a slurm, green puff, starch dust, drinkies. Buy another books to have on hand. Okay, they just fucking booked it because I didn't have the stuff they wanted. That's fair. Also, I never repaired this. We should do that. Also, smashy smashy. is good. Tip box is full. Martian mud, Martian mud. Ooh, I am reminded. Can I not build a light pole in here? I can build... Ah! There just wasn't enough room. Got it. Charging station. We'll give him a charging station. Close to the refueling. We'll do... wrong buttons. We'll do wrong buttons. That's what we'll do. We'll do the plant pot. You can have a lovely plant pot right out front, right outside the front door. Pink light pole. Sure for now. Ceiling light. There. Now it's friggin' light in here. No Rickety Rick juice. I know, I'm working on it, bud. I should probably focus on that one first, if people are wanting it. Rickety Rick juice. Let's put some Rickety Rick juice on the shelf. And you can be... 4, 5... Let's do even $6. And then we also have drinky drinks. And then we have Slurm. Due to the sheer amount of stuff that people buy, I pretty much need to have at least a full shelf of everything. Like, not like shelf, but like shelf. Because y'all buy too much. And I appreciate your patronage. Ha, I can't have this one, it's mine. Outer space version of Beverly Hillbillies. That is a good question. Which part of the Beverly Hillbillies are you interested in? From the standpoint of game mechanics. Would it be the Bubblin' Crude part? Or would it be the Hicks trying to hickify a mansion part? Is this like the opposite of a mansion renovator? I don't actually know much about the Beverly Hillbillies other than the starting off with the Bubblin' Crude that got them rich and then they moved to Big Town. I don't actually know what they did once they got to the big town. We need another shelf. Let's buy another shelf. Um, rack all-sided. Huh. Actually, there was station. Managed station. Nope. Where was the station expansion? Shop expansion. $100. Bigger. By a slim margin. Ever so slightly bigger. Dirty bathrooms, you say? I can fix that. Pardon me, gentlemen. Pardon me. It... Sorry. I don't even know where that went. Ah, aliens are here attacking. You guys ate all my books again. Like, literally, I just put those on a shelf. Wah, 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 wah. Roggle blargle. Roggle blargle. Who's rogging? Who's rogging and blarging? And why? I don't see any rugged blargies. Rugged blargies. I don't see the actual critter, though. Ah! In my shop. Out there. Somewhere in here, there it is, was a scrubby spot. Are you all purposely avoiding eye contact? Is that what's going on here? You're refusing to look at me? Oh, I think I know what's happening. Hang on. Nope, nope. I thought they were looking at me where the me is originally, but no. Did you just smile and say have a good day? I think you might be the first one to have ever been polite to me. Fuck's sake. Come out here. Okay, fine. Ah. I think he's yelling at me. That is probably correct, Isaacs, because I most certainly have not been paying attention to my missions at the top. I absolutely, positively have not been paying attention. And I haven't needed it, so, you know, it's fine. Yeah, we need to do this. Hey, Gila, come here. Come here, kitty. 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 He stands literally an inch away from my hand. Like, he purposely refuses to come close to my hand. And then he yells at me. Like it's my fault for not petting him. And I try to reach out and try to pet him, and he scooches further away. He purposely scooches away from my hand, and then yells at me for not petting him. You are a silly kitty. Oh, I see why he's yelling at me. He was drinking out of the water bowl, and he had his feet wet because he uses his feet to drink. And he always yells at me to dry off his feet, and I never noticed that's why he's yelling at me. So I'm drying off his little feetses with my shirt. There. You're all dry, kitty. You may go and be about your business. Alright. No Morpho Tentacle. Oh, that's right. I didn't buy any Morpho Tentacle. Yeah, we need to do some shit. Hang on. That's fine. Let's just restock with what I've got, and then expand the shop. What time is it? Rarg. Right. Yep. Bubbity boop. Bop, bop, bop. Hooray! I still didn't find a place for that stuff. Definitely should do that. Dirty. I know. I'm working on it. Yeah, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. But it's just over there. Alright. Can I have that? Thanks. What's up, Iron Ninja? Uh-oh. Wow, for fuck's sake. Okay. Well, did that again. This actually, I really like this mechanic. It's very amusing. It's not overly traumatizing. It's not overly penalizing, but it is amusing. go empty this before this problem becomes a problem. Or not. That's cool. Can I empty it now? No. Okay. I guess it has to be at like 3/4 full or something like that. Maybe I am subconsciously letting the garbage overflow just so I can hear the noises. Oh, I can hear the trash overflowing. However, I can't. Do I need to repair first? It's true, Iron Ninja. You were here in spirit earlier. There were plenty of puns a-flowing. And plenty of recognition of where your services were lacking. So I can't pull this anymore. And I don't know why. So I can't throw garbage away anymore, or else it's all gonna explode again. Jesus Christ. Okay. So we have 1,600 bucks. We need to buy a vacuum cleaner. We need to buy a robot vacuum cleaner. And then we need to buy another charging station. Have them at hand at all times. Do I have... I don't remember what I bought. We have charging station ceiling light. Okay. So I need to buy another... all-sided rack. I'm gonna buy another book rack. I'm gonna buy a couple more lights. And then we'll figure out what we need to restock in a minute. I should probably close up shop, because I'm running out of shit and I need to reorganize the store. Closed. We're closed. Buy your shit and get out. I said we're closed. What are you walking in here for, bud? Iron Ninja, I think that just means you're setting them up for the same joke over and over again. It's not that they are the ones lacking originality. It's that you somehow keep bringing up the penne pasta person being crushed. You gotta change up your setup. Alright, Robot Man, what's your charge looking like? You are low. I'm curious if you're gonna charge yourself, so we're gonna leave you be. Yeah, but see, I accepted the two customers that walked in the door as I was closing it. I didn't accept the person that walked in the door 5 minutes after I closed up shop, because he had landed at the dock quite a ways away. My shop was closed. Okay, so let's move stuff. I have practically no shelves left, or no shelf space left. You can go in the corner. You can go here. You can go here. There you go. You are another book rack, can go here. Charging station. We're gonna put you right outside. You can be a decorative element. Ceiling light. Ceiling light. Okay, so ceiling light. You can go right there. You can go about there. You can go about there. You can go more central-ish. Alright, and then I need to figure out what's going where. So we got effectively 2 more racks, and then I think each of these is effectively a half a rack. So let's put the tentacles on the front end, because that's going to be fun. And we'll put these guys on the back end. Really? Okay. Let's see. You can be 5.5 short. Do I have my robot? I have my robot. Hey, little dude. Where are we going? You are... wander around the station freely, and hopefully you'll clean. I am concerned that I can't do anything about this. Can I repair it? No. Oh yeah, as far as the game is concerned, they arrived at the shop before it was closed, because the parking space counts as being at the shop. Absolutely. I can't do anything with the access panel. It's all broken and shattered. It's never been interactable. This second lever has never been interactable. This one normally is, but it seems to have broken with the last iteration. Ah, neat. Robot, come here. Come here, bud. Follow me. Okay, his pathing isn't that great. But he figured out door. Door's good. Okay, so he sees probably trash. Can you wander around? No, okay. Clean here. Clean here. Don't you give me the squinty eyes. So he has a very narrow clean area. Interesting. Okay. So let's just set you to wander around and see if you can figure out how to clean. I just want to focus on the trash. Now we've got 3 little dudes coming in. What the fuck? Hang on. I have a feeling the cleaner bot does not clean when on wander duty, which kind of makes him useless. Because if I make him follow me, when we go up here, his working space is like 4 of these squares. So if I can get him to come like right here, and I tell him to clean here. Okay, it's a little bit more than 4 of the squares. And he does that space, which covers like nothing. So, I don't know exactly what to do with them. Here, let's just set you to clean here. Are you upgradable? Useless. Upgrade. Cleaning speed, walking speed, clean area. So it is upgradable. I don't think it would tell me how much it's upgraded by. Actions. Let's see. I upgraded the cleaning twice. So let's see. It's bigger. It's definitely bigger. And I would say noticeably bigger. And it was only a $20 increase, so that's actually not terrible. Dude man's charging. Here, let's take you, rotate you that way. Good. Now I can see you charging. I like your relaxed posture as you charge. Could have given him a recliner or something like that. Alright, let's fill up the shop. So we have, let's see, so tentacles here, chattermelons here. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 products currently. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves. So we need 1 more shelf for there. And we can have a full shelf for each product, which is 2 boxes, I think, of each product. So let's do 1 more basic, simple rack. And then let's buy damn near 2 of everything. In fact, we will do 2 of everything. Ah, fuck, plasma crisps. It's a new chip. It's a new thing. Earthwa, Ricky Juice, book, tentacles. Buy it. I have $71 left, so I don't have enough for a shelf for the new chips. So maybe we'll let it be for the moment. Here comes my products. Oh, that's nice. You can actually see the carrier robots in the ship. I don't know if it's accurate, but it does look like there are boxes in the ship. It's a lot. It's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of fucking dudes. Oh, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Ah. That's not even enough tentacles. Cheaps. Drinkies. Canadian robbery, where they come in and throw stuff at you. Let's see. Let's do Slurm here. And then we'll finish off this shelf with Slurm. Can I take these? I can. You can go here. Oh. Add the books. Face stuff. Let's do face stuff on the back here. Krillos. Don't know. I may have drastically miscounted what's available. My thing is going to explode, isn't it? Because I keep throwing boxes away. I have a feeling that at some point these boxes are going to cause a bit of a problem. In fact, that thing is just about overboard. Alright, maybe we'll stop throwing those away for the moment. Yeah, I've been meaning to save and restart, but I've been trying to finish the restocking. Ah, plasma chips. I don't think I have a thing for that. So we need one more shelf. We need a shelf for plasma chips and then another shelf for the cereal. And I don't have money for that. So save load. Save game. Game saved. I also don't have a spot for these. That's fine. Okay. Save and exit. See if loading helps at all. Nope. Alright, let's get this repaired while it's going. Yeah, interesting that it bugged out though, because it was fine for the first few explosions. So something must trigger it to fail to fix itself, or fail to end the process. Also, my shop is closed. Or my shop reopened itself. Let's close that again quick. That is enough to buy another shelf, though. Alright, one shelf here. And one shelf here. Okay, cereal. Good thing I just sold a bunch of stuff. Dude's asking for his money. Can I vent? I can vent. Okay. So that's back up and active again. That's good. What's up? $80? Sure, why not? Is there a way to pay him off entirely? Like, is there something in here? No, it doesn't appear to be. Day 11, profit, minus 1,400. Day 10, minus 1,200. I don't think these profit numbers are very accurate, because at those rates, I would not have been able to afford anything, ever. Because not a single day is green to show that I'm making money. Expand storage. Prices, okay. Did you just... I just sucked something, I think. I thought he sucked the bug, but the bug's still here. Oops. Not a single day green, the American dream. Spend, spend, spend. Okay. You. Go over here with the rest of the chips. These are very colorful crisps. Very, very vibrant bag. I like it. Yes, save and load did make it work. Alright, your price can be 8. Good enough. Alright. So as I'm playing, I am thinking of gameplay mechanics. And I'm liking the trash cleanup mechanic. And I already have some notes from previous games about general trash cleanup processes. But how about, so this one has the trash full mechanic where it starts to eject all of your trash when it's full. Chaotic, fun, enjoyable, but also problematic. So what if, as a more benign version of that, somewhere in the space station, you have a trash room, trash compactor room. I'm thinking kind of almost like the Star Wars trash compactor scene where there's just a big old trash dump room. And around the station there are trash chutes that you dump your trash into. Similar concept to this, where your trash gets chuted down into the room. And then as that room gets full, the trash chutes start filling up and stop receiving trash. So at some point, your trash chutes fill up and you can no longer dump trash. And you have the option of dealing with it or just living with it and leaving the trash piles outside the chutes. Or you have the option of going down in the trash room and either manually triggering the compactor or otherwise dealing with the trash. I'm leaning towards the compacting to sell. And maybe you have an option to compact or incinerate, depending on your desires. So maybe as a player, you just don't want to deal with the trash and you just want to quick incinerate to clean it up, or you have the option to compact and get some money back on it. But when you compact and try to get money back on it, then you have to deal with the cube or whatever comes out of it. So you have the option to just dump it and burn it, or crunch it and deal with it. because you could crunch it and deal with it, and then maybe that frees up room in the trash compactor room while leaving the cube there, and then the cubes build up over time, and you have to deal with them at some point. So at some point, it's going to be an overflowing problem regardless until you handle the trash somehow, whether through recycling or selling it off to a trash dealer or something like that. There's definitely some room for options there. I just kind of like the idea of all of your trash chutes going down to fill up basically actual physical items into the trash room. And since you can dump anything into the trash chutes, you could get rid of excess resources, you could accidentally throw away something good, you might have to go down into the trash room and sift through to find the good thing that you just threw away. I think there's definitely some room for gameplay mechanics there as well. Alright, it's late, and I should probably go to bed. And I'm probably going to not go to bed and instead think of various gameplay stuff, because that's where my brain's been lately. But yeah, I'm actually digging this game quite a bit. The demo I had a hard time with, because it did indeed break horribly. I think I got exactly one customer in the demo, and then not a single one showed up after that, and I couldn't actually complete the missions. So this is working great. It's working wonderfully, and it's got some fun mechanics. It's got the trash overload mechanic. It's got helpers and workers. It's got a little bit of a threat from random aliens coming in and trying to steal your stuff. It's got a daily loan payment that even has an interesting and fun mechanic if you choose not to pay, which is interesting. It's got fairly well designed alien science fantasy, I guess is the official term for that, where it's much more in the fiction realm than like a harder sci-fi. Yeah, I like it. I actually like it a lot. So, I'm gonna be done for tonight. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, so we'll figure it out. Otherwise, yeah, I think Thursday we have actual plans. But I think Thursday is the only plan I actually have. So yeah. iSucks, Iron Ninja, The One, Guardian, Ducks, and anyone else who is lurking out there. I do appreciate you being there. Appreciate you listening to me rant and ramble about game design and whatnot, and I appreciate you participating as well. Yeah, good times tonight. So, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.